Hey everyone! Today, we've got several big updates surrounding NIO and its sub-brand ONVO that you absolutely need to know about. There's a brand new government regulation that could significantly reshape how Chinese EV makers expand globally, and it looks like this new rule might actually work in NIO's favor. But before we get into that, we'll also discuss what's happening with ONVO's current sales surge, how the company is dealing with overwhelming demand, and the surprising area of NIO's business that's generating huge profits right now, an area most investors tend to overlook. So, stay tuned because every piece of this puzzle ties directly into NIO's growing dominance in the electric vehicle space. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. Let's start with the most eye-catching part of NIO's current operations, their energy business, which includes both charging and battery swapping services. While most automakers are still focused purely on selling cars, NIO has built an entire ecosystem around convenience, infrastructure, and energy efficiency. Even during China's recent national holiday, when highways were jam-packed and millions of people were on the move, NIO's network was buzzing with activity. Customers were lining up for battery swaps, and what's impressive is how fast this process has become. The whole exchange can be done in just a few minutes, significantly faster than traditional EV charging, which can take half an hour or more depending on the charger type. Now, something important changed this year. NIO no longer offers free highway swaps to all users. Only those with a swap privilege or specific package get it free of cost. Others now pay per swap. And yet, despite the fee, drivers continue to use the service in large numbers. Why? Because it's not just about speed, it's about convenience, reliability, and the sheer size of NIO's energy network. In fact, many people forget that NIO operates one of the largest and most strategically placed charging infrastructures in China, even surpassing major competitors like Tesla, Li Auto, Xpeng, and Zeekr. The company's reach extends to some of the most remote parts of the country, including scenic tourist spots and desert routes where few would expect to find an EV charger at all. As of now, NIO operates more than 27,000 chargers, which is higher than any other EV maker in China. To put that into perspective, Li Auto has around 18,000, Xpeng about 14,000, Tesla roughly 11,000, and Zeekr stands at approximately 8,700. This massive advantage allows NIO to position itself as not just a car manufacturer, but a full-service energy company that earns significant revenue from every charging and swapping session across the country. And here's where things get even more interesting. NIO has also started increasing its service fees. The electricity cost per kilowatt-hour might be around 32 cents, but the service charge can go as high as 55 cents, and people are still willing to pay. The reason is simple. NIO stations are closer, cleaner, and more reliable, while competitor stations are often further away and less convenient. In other words, NIO has built a premium energy brand, and that gives them pricing power, something most automakers can only dream of. This business model not only supports NIO's profitability, but also strengthens customer loyalty. Once someone becomes accustomed to swapping or charging through NIO's network, it becomes hard to switch to any other provider. That's exactly how NIO continues to turn infrastructure into an ongoing revenue stream. Now let's turn to ONVO, NIO's mass-market sub-brand that's been making headlines lately. The buzz began when a viral meme started circulating on Chinese social media. It compared ONVO's production situation to a street food vendor overwhelmed with too many customers at once, constantly cooking, flipping, and serving fried chicken to a long line of people. The meme became so popular that even ONVO's CEO decided to join in on the fun. He humorously responded by saying, "We're making cars as fast as we can, just be patient." Behind the humor, though, lies a serious reality. ONVO's L90 SUV is experiencing extremely high demand. The company's factory can barely keep up with orders, and customers are being told to wait patiently as production scales up. This kind of viral moment is actually great marketing. It shows not only that people want the car, but that the CEO is engaged, transparent, and confident in the company's progress. Adding to ONVO's momentum, the L90 recently participated in a well-known automotive test conducted by Descartes, which compared several six-seater SUVs across multiple categories. The results were outstanding. When it came to cabin space for average height passengers, the L90 ranked number 1. Even when taller passengers around 195 centimeters were seated inside, it still maintained the top spot for comfort and space. Storage space, again, ONVO L90 took first place, including frunk capacity. In terms of energy efficiency over 100 kilometers, it came in second, only narrowly missing first place. The same goes for range accuracy and interior quietness, both of which earned it the number 2 position. In braking performance under full load, it ranked second again, which is impressive given how heavy six-seater SUVs can be. The only areas where it didn't perform as well were the Moose test and full capacity AB evaluations, where it ranked lower. Still, those are minor software-related issues that can be improved through updates. Overall, the test results show that the ONVO L90 stands as one of the best all-around vehicles in its category, dominating in space, practicality, and comfort. It's a solid example of how NIO's design philosophy and engineering excellence are trickling down to its sub-brands, creating vehicles that are both family-friendly and technologically advanced. Now, let's talk about that major new government regulation, one that could have a long-term impact on how Chinese EV brands operate internationally. Starting January 1, 2026, China will introduce a rule that only allows certified automakers with proper after-sales systems and spare part networks to export electric vehicles. In other words, companies will need an official export license that ensures they can provide adequate customer service, repairs, and spare parts availability in foreign markets. The idea behind this move is to protect China's automotive reputation abroad. For years, Chinese-made cars, especially from smaller, lesser-known brands, have struggled with criticism over quality and lack of after-sales support. Some companies were exporting vehicles without establishing service centers or spare parts supply chains overseas, leading to poor customer experiences. The new law aims to fix that by holding exporters to higher standards. For large and well-established brands like NIO and BYD, this regulation is a huge win. They already maintain strong quality controls, have established international offices, and are building global service networks. That means once this rule goes into effect, smaller EV startups that can't meet these requirements will likely be shut out of export opportunities, while bigger players like NIO will enjoy a significant competitive advantage. In practical terms, this could give NIO a stronger foothold in Europe and other global markets, where it's already building infrastructure and showrooms. With an official export license and a dependable after-sales ecosystem, NIO's reputation for reliability could grow even faster, especially as governments and customers abroad seek brands that can deliver both innovation and long-term service assurance. To wrap things up, NIO is not just surviving in today's ultra-competitive EV environment, it's evolving strategically. Its energy division is turning into a major profit engine, powered by a rapidly expanding network of chargers and swap stations that reach even the most remote corners of China. The ONVO L90 is generating massive demand and strong reviews, proving that NIO's technology and design can succeed in both the premium and mainstream markets. And with the upcoming government regulation on EV exports, NIO is positioned to benefit even further by standing out as one of the few Chinese brands ready for global leadership. So whether it's through advanced infrastructure, strong consumer trust, or supportive policy developments, NIO's long-term vision is clearly paying off. The road ahead looks promising, and if current trends continue, we might just be witnessing the next major phase of NIO's global rise. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.